Gemini, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your October reading. Thank you for all your wonderful love and support that you have shown me over the last, well, over this summer, whilst I haven't really been around doing regular readings. There's a lot of transformation and transitional time for me, and I've needed this time, as many of you are aware, to focus on that. But I am back doing your readings. I'm delighted to be here, and I'm going to move straight into your reading using the Spirit Animal Oracle initially, then the Spirit Song, Shaman's Dream, and my own Veritas Tarot Oracle deck as well, of which you can purchase. There's a link in the description box below. I do worldwide shipping. So let's move ahead and see what wishes to come out for you. I hope you're all well. As I said, it's so lovely to be back. Thank you again for all of your gorgeous messages. And let's see what wishes to come out for you. For Gemini, for those that most need to hear the message. Thank you, Spirit. What wishes to come out? What have we got? Do you know what? I'm going to take this top card because all the others were the other way around, and I have got, which I love to see for you, this beautiful card, the Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. Act as if you are it. Act as if it has already happened. There is, in order to have something happen, we feel, don't we, for the most part, that we have to do in order to be it, in order to have it. And Spirit is asking you to flip that and to be it first, then do and act as if you already have it, and then you shall, because you are embodying the energy of it already happening. And then therefore the universe has to give it to you. So act as if. The chameleon has a wonderful way of blending into its environment, and so Spirit is asking you to shift and change accordingly to the environment that you are in at this time. Blend into it, adopt it. Thank you, that's the expression I'm receiving. Adopt it as if it were your own. So that's a very big message for you there. So let's have a look to also see from the Spirit Song Tarot what else wishes to come out. This is one of my favorite decks, and I've had it now quite a while, but it's a very special deck. And if you're looking for a lovely, soft, gentle deck, the Spirit Song deck is that. So you have got the World card on the bottom of the deck, fulfillment and completion. Now, the World card is the end of the major arcanas, so it's the end of a cycle for you. Now here you've got the whale, and the whale here represents, it's kind of like the cosmos. It's the guardian of the cosmos, and therefore what this is saying to me, the cosmos in Greek was about how they saw the world, that everything is exactly as it should be. Nothing is out of place. And so that's the big message for Spirit for you. There has been a completion of a cycle. Perhaps you can look at that cycle, and cycles can be either great, big, massive announcements of sort of change, or they can be very subtle ones. Whatever it is, if you've come to the end of something, or you're realizing there's been a shift within you, you're feeling different about things, then, or there has been a completion in terms of something ending in your life, maybe somebody's not in your life anymore, or a job's not in your life, or just whatever it may be, it's a completion. Now, cycles, we see cyclic nature in all the time in the natural world, and we accept that, don't we? We just completely accept that there's a spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Each and every one of those cycles are very necessary for evolution, for future growth. So Spirit is encouraging you to see the completion of this cycle as very necessary, very fundamental, very elemental for your growth. And it is perfectly planned and naturally planned, just like nature's cycles are. So it's the acceptance about where you are with the World card, but it's a completion, especially with the whale call here. The sound of the whale is the sound of the soul's call. It's a completion of something that I feel because you've got the 7 of feathers here with the cheetah. I feel, and it says here, preparation and resourcefulness. I feel it is something that perhaps for a while you had been not lying to yourself about, but not telling yourself the truth about. You hadn't seen the bigger picture. You hadn't, and you weren't meant to at the time, completely understand what was going on. But it was only temporary, as you can look back now with the insight of that whale, to look back and to say, do you know what? Actually, everything is preparing me for this moment. And actually, I have learned I'm much more resourceful than I ever thought that I was. And I can also now understand how things can suddenly shift and change, just like a cheetah can suddenly be on the move. And there is nothing for us to really hold on to, is there? When we try and hold on to things, when we try and not let things come to a natural conclusion, we're just causing ourselves more and more pain. But actually, when we see that everything's always evolving, everything's always changing, and if we just let go and go with the flow and don't try and grip onto something, then we allow ourselves to be carried by the universe. And it's always for our greatest good and our greatest happiness. But the words here, fulfillment and celebration. So, you know, the whale within the deep is very aware of everything around her. And again, that sort of echo of that call, the vibration. So, you know, the deep vibration within you at the moment is having an extraordinary echo out into the universe. And that's really lovely to see. So think about what your whale's call has been. What has been the deep vibrational message that you have been giving out? And also what you have been aware of that's changing in reflection of that in your current life, in this current cycle that's coming to an end. And I feel that with this card and the gentleness and the observation of the whale as well, and the slow movement, that you're feeling much more empowered than you have been before. Now, the 7 of feathers, normally in a tarot reading, there are no good or bad cards. There's a card to point out that there may have been some uncomfortable, unfortunate situations, maybe people that have done things that have been hurtful or surprising in a very disappointing way. But I feel with this card, because the cheetah is looking to the future, this is representing now you having come through something that has been uncomfortable and disagreeable and perhaps disappointing. But now you're sitting patiently, you're ready to energetically move forward. You've been preparing. As I said, you're much more resourceful now than you were before. And I feel that the completion of the cycle has come about because you've realized how much you've grown recently, how much you've shifted, how much your awareness has changed. And therefore, the cycle is not needed anymore. The lesson has been learned, the remembrance has happened, what you have resonated with deeply inside of you, the message has been received. So I really like this card sitting here. Let's have a look to see with the shaman's dream, kind of what the cheetah is looking at. Thank you. What is the cheetah looking at? Thank you, Spirit, for Gemini. Surrendering, deep quiet. Look at that. The sky dancer, number 48, the surrender. So this is, let me show you how the cards are looking. Like this. This cheetah is in a peaceful stance. It's not chasing after anything. It's not reactive. It's watchful, it's observing. And this is a beautiful energy that you're in. And the chameleon spirit is only reinforcing that message where it says, act as if. You are blending in now. You are succumbing. I'm getting the word succumbing to You are much more understanding of the spiritual laws of the universe. And the last kind of almost turnkey for you is the recognition of that for you, and the spiritual express wish that you understand that if you act as if, then you will receive, because you've done all the other preparation work. You've done the completion of this cycle. And 48, 4 is about structure, stability, and 8 is about the actions that you're taking. So you have the Sky Dancer here, is to say, you have, alongside that 7 of Swords, you have come to a point, you came to a point, whether this is today, yesterday, a month ago, 6 months ago, whatever it is, it's there and in your energy. So it's present right now, where you were dancing the same dance, singing the same tune, doing the same things, the same behavior, which was being reflected back to you as the same outcomes over and over and over again. I always see it that the universe gives us little slaps on the wrist. Everybody around us, every experience is only there as a reflection of our desire to evolve and to assist us in releasing stuck energy, sticky stuff in us, and triggers, but also so many other things as well. But in terms of lessons learning, or we don't learn things really, we remember them, because at our core we are a soul, and that soul is a part of all souls. And so therefore it is to remember, to learn is really to remember something we've always known in many lifetimes. So I feel this is, with this wonderful Sky Dancer, you're looking at now this a different way, and it's the kind of, because it's the sky, it's the all expansive kind of newness and awareness of a new approach, a new way of doing things. And maybe the arrival also of a new experience, or a new relationship, or a new, I don't know, work as well. But there is arrival of something for you. And that's why, and you may not be aware of it yet. Well, you are energetically aware. That's why the cheetah is looking. But you're being asked to adapt to it swiftly. Act as if, adapt to it swiftly, and then leap on it, recognizing that this is something for you. And alongside recognizing this is an opportunity for you, it's not an opportunity that's in your old state of vision. You might have seen it as something or someone coming in to rescue you. Now you're seeing it as a reflection of your desire, and that's something or someone coming in because you're ready for it, or you're ready for them. But you're not going to approach it the same way as you've done in the past. You're going to approach it differently with this new awareness that you have. So let's have a look with the Veritas Oracle at what the cards wish to say. Thank you for the chameleon spirit, the whale, 7 of feathers, and the Sky Dancer. Thank you. And it's so much easier, isn't it? You know, with this Sky Dancer, you've got this sort of beautiful, looks like sort of butterfly fairy with the sun there behind. It's so much easier to see things, isn't it, when we look at it from a higher perspective, when we don't get too caught up in it, and we take that step back and we give ourselves that moment or two to say thank you to ourselves for the answer, or through a higher self through us, or through the universe directly. Thank you for showing me why this is happening. And then we allow those insights to come flooding in. So let's have a look to see. There's lots of 4s in this reading. There you go. So you remember I talked to you about preparation. The overriding energy is preparation. And this is fantastic, my darling, because there are different stages of preparation. Sometimes part of the cycle of preparation is the surrendering, the release, the pain as well, the misunderstanding. All of it is a necessary part of any cycle to come to its natural conclusion. Now, here in nature, this isn't the first stage of getting ready for the crops for the next season. There will have been things that have been done before to get ready to seed those crops. Now, I'm not a farmer, so I don't know all the different stages, but I do know that the soil is prepared, the previous crops are taken out, the ground is given time to rest, the soil is prepared, and then the seeds are sown. So the soil here is being prepared. And whatever let me just read the front of this card first. Sow the seeds and prepare for the rich results you desire by showing active faith when there isn't a sign in sight. Everything's in order. Do you see all the fields behind are in order? And there are many signs here. Do you see the seagulls here, or the birds that are coming to grab those worms that the tractor is pulling up out of the soil? They are to show that there are many signs, little signs for you to show you that everything is as it should be. This is, you've completed a cycle of the whale. And now this is sowing the seeds for the new cycle. Now, just because, the farmer has active faith when there isn't a sign in sight, the farmer also knows that he has done what he needed to do as part of that partnership. He's taken care of the foundation. He's got ready. He's sown those seeds. And now he has active faith that those seeds will grow when there isn't a sign in sight. Now, also, the farmer doesn't instruct those seeds and cannot instruct those seeds because they're part of the natural world to say, I want you to grow this way, and I want you to grow this high, and I want you to grow this uniformly. This farmer accepts that those seeds will grow as they are intended. Some may grow taller than others, some may not grow at all, but he's not enforcing the way in which it happens. He surrenders. He allows the natural process to take over. Equally, the farmer doesn't grow or seed a field and expect 2 fields of crops to grow in its place. He understands that what he has put in, he will receive back. And that's the law of compensation. And on the back of my card, I have said that for everything we do creates an outcome equal to the inspired effort we put in, or what we give, we receive in equal measure. So your law of preparation now, my darling, is act as if what it is that you are desiring has happened, without a sign in sight. Blend into your environment. Don't resist the environment you're in, accepting and understanding that perhaps not with full explanation or understanding you're exactly where you're meant to be. It's all part of the preparation. And sometimes that preparation, my darling, is letting go of things that no longer serve you, surrendering, letting things be. Let them be as they are. Let events and experiences show you rather than keep you trapped within them. You are so ready to respond swiftly. And when the time comes, you will, my angel, with this surrender, you will receive what it is that you have been desiring, but you have to, the block that you've got is not acting as if it's already happened. Now, Spirit is not asking you to fix a time or a date or a specific person or a specific job, but to be all open to the natural order and the natural growth, to allow for other things to come in, or something perhaps that you didn't know that you wanted, but actually when you receive it, you realized how delightful it is. Those are serendipitous events and experiences or coincidences. And those are what Spirit is encouraging you to receive, to be open to receive. Now, what you also got alongside of the Preparation card, the law of preparation. Act as if it's happened. So if you are, I always say this, if you're looking to move house and you haven't yet found a house, what do? You start sorting out things. You start packing up things. You start sifting through things. You start making space. Then you're acting as if you're already moving. And the universe has to give it to you because you are matching, your energy is already acting as if it's happened. So you're matching that which you desire. It's the same as if you were starting a new job and you make space in your life for it by visualizing yourself doing that job, or perhaps eating in restaurants with co-workers, or perhaps writing a report that you haven't been asked to write but you'd love to do when you get that job. You know what I mean? All those sorts of things. It's acting as if you are already it. And then you've got the peace card has come out for you. So alongside the preparation, you've got peace here. Now, peace, Spirit says to me, is powerfully embracing acceptance of circumstances evolving. Be a peaceful presence and lead by example. Be a messenger of kindness, compassion, and grace. There is, and peace is a really interesting card, because what I love about this, act as if, when I was writing this peace card, or when Spirit was writing this peace card through me, I was sitting in my sister's fantastic pub, the Three Hills, and there was a Shakespeare evening going on, and I knew what Spirit wanted me to say, but I didn't know how to encapsulate it. I was waiting for the right words to come through. And so I said to the universe, thank you for giving me that key. And over the top of this loud noise in the bar, because there was a break, this woman said, so be it. And I said, oh my goodness, of course, that is, what is it? What is the full question? So full expression, so be it, so be it. And then there's something else and I can't remember it now. That is the question or whatever, or that is the answer. So be it. Okay, so that's what they're saying to you. Be that which you desire to be. Be peace at the moment. Peaceful acceptance, embracing peaceful acceptance of circumstances evolving. Then you will allow the shifts and changes to happen. And it brings me back to be it first, then act as if you are it, and then you shall have it. Be first, then do, then have. That's what Spirit is encouraging you to do. And then what you are not resisting, but blessing, falls away. That's the law of non-resistance. What you resist persists, what you bless rests. So when you bless the present in acceptance that this is a cycle and that you're preparing, and there's always work to be done in preparation, you know, there always is. And sometimes it's at the very last minute that we receive. And sometimes we receive everything we don't want to receive before what we receive comes in. And that's also equally necessary as well within the laws of the universe. It's almost just to get rid of everything that's a contrast of what we desire. So just accept that if you can act as if and be rather than do first, then you will have that which you desire, my darling. And there is your reading for today. Peace and preparation. Peace and preparation. There's a preparation in this card. There is preparation in the preparation card. There's preparation in the act as if, and there's preparation in the surrender. So much love to you. You've got this. So be it. And tell me that last bit of that Shakespeare thing. I don't know why it slipped out of my mind. So be it. So much love to you, my darlings, and I look forward to doing another reading for you soon. Take care. Bye bye.